What's up, everybody? This is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer, and here we are. We are back on Riverbend Springs. All right, this music's just got. I gotta fix that so the music just doesn't cut out on you guys, because the song's kind of cool. I like it. Anyway, yeah, we're on Riverbend Springs. This is the Stevie mod, and literally at the 30-second mark for the countdown, it started snowing. The snow was in the forecast, and I am playing seasons. Snow was in the forecast, and I figured, okay, maybe we can get something done, but we're going to be kind of limited. So, yep, here's the seasons. I mean, you can turn this on or off in the game. It all depends what you do. I'm playing seasons. I actually kind of like it. Not like everything else I do. I'm not hardcore. It's just casual. This is pixels, for Pete's sake. Let's have some fun. So here between, we're looking at December and January, winter month. We're at the end of December. I'm using 5 days per month. So at the end of December here, December, January, only thing we can harvest is grass. I got no grass to harvest. The other thing we can harvest would be oilseed rash. That really is just if we had put that down like in October on the fields that I wanted to put it down, we could have turned that back in and cultivated in, and it would have added nitrogen back to the fields and would have been a level of fertilization. So, but we didn't do that. We weren't really paying attention to this, so there's not a lot I can do. But we're going to take a look. I think I've got one field that I've started prepping, and yeah, you can see all the machines that are part of the Stevie mod. I'm sitting here. Okay, I'm trying to do this. I got to get my rail driver out of the way. You all knew me. I play Run8 Train Simulator. Got the rail driver in front of me, and the rail driver does not work with Farming Sim. So I got to go keyboard. All right. Oh, I got to pick up rocks. That's what I got to do. So this was the last field that I own. So this one. You can see where I'm at right there. And I could probably, I got 478,000, maybe buy another field. Let's see, farmland. This one is about $300,000 on that one. 213, we'll call it 214,000 on that one. 140 on that one, and 200,000 on that one. I may go with this one right here. Let's see, if there's anything on it. I doubt it. Let's take a look. Soil composition. I just turned on plowing as well too, so things need plowing. Yep, you gotta see here we got stones on field 1, so I can go pick up some stones. And I may just sit there and chatter while I have the hired worker go through. So we got nothing on these because we're in that non-growing. I just wanted to check. It is smart when you buy a field to hold off. Maybe I will wait. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to wait. Well, let me think about this. Here I am. Because typically you wait until the crop is in the ground, then buy the field. That way you can take advantage of it. But typically when you do that, the AI farmers don't really prep the field the way it should be done. That's my opinion. So I want to maximize my yield when I actually harvest. So let's go ahead. So I got some areas on here that needs lime. I got a couple of stones. I'm not going to worry about that one. 3 is completely fertilized. I got to get some fertilizer down on 2, but when it comes time to actually start planting, I will do the oil seed trick, and then I will do the, what am I going to do after that? When I go to plant, I'll get a planter that has fertilizer in it as well too. I see DRRP has joined. All right, what's up, buddy? How you doing? So anyway, here we go. So let's go pick up some rocks. Let me go tab into the tractor. Oh, I need to drop that plow. That's actually a subsoiler. Speaking of which, before I forget, I did add a plow. Plows. Ooh. Nice. Thank you, DRRP. That music scared the crap out of me again. So thanks for, making me like do dookie in my shorts. Oh, you know what? I forgot to add the plow. But anyway, I'll get that subsoiler later. I forgot to activate. I added the mod to the server. I am playing on my server. Forgot to add the mod to the server, and I did it. Well, I did add it. I just forgot to activate it. So it is what it is. I can get it. It's not really needed at this point. Let's see. Stone Picker. Where is that at? That's over there. Okay. So, all right. So if you're going to follow my channel, you know I do, or if you do follow my channel, I do a lot of Run8 Train Simulator videos. Tomorrow it will be Saturday morning will be Run8 Train Simulator, and we are going to be on Southwest Simulations, Southwest server. If you are a part of the group that plays Run8 over on my servers, there is a link in the Discord on the Mohawk and Selkirk, actually it's the LazyFarmer Mosel server, Discord server. There's a link to their forums. Please, I just slammed it. I'm just breaking my equipment here. But follow that link, sign up on their forums. They'll get you activated. So tomorrow we're going to have a multiplayer session over on their server. They got a lot of work to do, and there's things that need to do it. What's up, Chris? I was a busy man today. I am a busy man today. I was actually at work. I came home. I only had half a day today, so I'm on a 3-day break. So, Chris, let me ask you. Last night I helped you with your Run8. Did you get it moved over to your laptop? And because I know we got it working on your main system, but we were waiting for it to go to your external hard drive. And then the next question is, how soon can you buy AGS and come join us on the AGS server? Because right now that's where everybody's hanging out. All right, let me do this. Let's go ahead. I'm going to hold down the H key, and I am going to do AI workers and work the headlands first. Yeah, whatever. Start with headlands, start with up down. Doesn't really matter on this map. I guess, ground destruction is not really turned on, but we'll just do the up down first. Go OK. Tap H. Hire that worker from the local Home Depot. Put them to work, and we'll just follow them. That way, make sure they do their work. Yes, you know what? I forgot I did send you a question in Discord this morning. I will look at that. I just got home. I really haven't even fired up Discord. Here's what I did. I did get home, and I'm playing around with something, guys, and under Windows, I started VirtualBox, which is a virtual machine application, fired up a virtual machine, and I got Linux up and running, and so now the next step is to get Run8 to run under Linux. So if I can do that, then what will happen is then my new machine, which I order at the end of the month, is going to be running Proxmox, and then I'm going to go ahead and get put Ubuntu on that, and then get Run8 running on that, and all my virtual machines will be running under Linux. So get it away from Windows, because quite frankly, I don't know. I mean, Windows shutting down Windows 10. A lot of people like Windows 10. I get that, but then they're going to shut down Windows 10, and in the terms of the fact that you can still get updates. You just got for Windows 10. You just got to pay Microsoft for that. And I'm like, okay, And then what they don't tell you is that in the background, their servers, along with Google and a whole host of others, they run Linux to manage their back system. So why not just go to Linux? You're done for the day, not able. So yeah, you were saying the other day, Chris, that great. Well, first of all, let me back up. I'm glad you got it working on your laptop. Awesome. So you can join us tomorrow. That's good. No excuses. And if you're working tomorrow, you got it on a laptop. You can run it inside the cab. So I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm glad you got it running. And so you're contracted, or basically you're assigned a certain number of hours that you have to work. Otherwise, you can't leave, even if you have no work to do. Okay. So you're getting paid to sit around and chat on YouTube. Sounds like a good. Yeah, I just looked over at the stream, man. You can see the snow flurries. I think it actually looks better on that screen than it does on my screen. You have your daughter tomorrow. That's fine. So your daughter can play Run8 with us. You have Run8 on one machine. You have Run8 on your laptop. Have your daughter play Run8 with us. I'm just saying. So people are jumping in going, wait, this is Farming Sim, but he's talking Run8. What the heck is Run8? Run8, in my humble opinion, is the best train simulator out there. So as Farming Simulator is the best farming simulator out there, I know at one time there was Cattle and Crops, and I think that that's died an ugly death. Just from the things. I don't know if it's still a thing or not. I know somebody, who was it, Kerbo, was streaming some Cattle and Crops. So I think maybe it's still hanging on, but I think it's wheezing, gasping for life. I don't know. Yeah, 8 hour. So you work 8 hours a day, then you're on standby if you're needed. Okay, makes sense. And the only time you're going to be needed, Chris, is when Ernest and Julio Gallo rejects their string of tank cars. You've had that issue. So, and of course, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that because now I just jinxed you. You know, you never can tell. Don't judge. I mean, I've got, honestly, where I work, the word's out that I have a YouTube channel. And I have students coming up going, yeah, I didn't think that what you were doing was going to be cool, but I watched it. Actually, the farming sim looks cool. The train simulator looks cool. Are you going to do any flight simulator stuff? That's, honestly, that's in the works. I'm holding off on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I want to go to 24, but since it's a Microsoft product, I'm going to wait a year. I mean, a lot of people are playing it. More power to them, but you know how things are with Microsoft. It's a very complex system, very complex game. They're not going to get it 100% perfect. So I'm just waiting for like all the updates to happen, and when I start, the guys that I watch, when they actually say, it seems stable. What's up, Rivercat? Man, every time Rivercat, I got to ask you, every time I see that, I'm thinking, you got to be up around Sacramento somewhere. I probably said that before, and if I did, forgive me, I probably forgot. I got COVID fog. What can I say? But I just think of the Rivercats up, Sacramento Rivercats, AAA team. They were the AAA team for the Oakland A's at one time. Then they went to AAA for San Francisco Giants, and now I think they're AAA for the Houston Astros. So I used to have season tickets for them. Let's see. We got Farming Simulator today, Run8 tomorrow. Oh, it's Ghost. Hey, what's up, Ghost? You could actually change your name in my Discord to Rivercat. That way I would know who it is. Just as a suggestion. You don't have to. You don't have to, Ghost. But now that I know that's Ghost, it'll take me a while to remember. So, that's all right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, your buddy Pasta Man jumped in. Honestly, it was a thrill. I want to personally thank you, Ghost, for spreading the word about the Lazy Farmer Run8 servers. Pasta Man had a blast yesterday. I know it put a huge smile on my face because he was exactly as I was the first day that I discovered Run8, bought it, and started playing. And, it's obvious he saw the potential of Run8. Pasta's in Discord right now. Tell Pasta I said hi. I'm streaming Farm Sim. I will be there. Nap time. Wait, you're at work, Chris. You can't take a nap. You can only take a nap if you're working for Norfolk Southern and you're going down the main line ready to go, near a river. That's the only time you can take a nap. But actually, when I get done here, And I gotta go jump over onto. I'm gonna be jumping into the Discord for Southwest Rail Simulations to have a meeting with the guys that run that server to figure out their Google Sheets so that tomorrow when we go to work on their server we can figure out what needs to be done and how it's done. And I know that they are bringing that server back or already have to the depot's configs, so that'll make it a little bit easier, at which point I will probably either spawn a train in Calwa to take up to Riverbank or spawn a train in Riverbank and just kill the power with cars for the Met, because that is something that I know, but I got to clear that up with those guys that own that server. On my server, that would do it. So, if Inc. Wait, what? Huh? I'm like trying to figure that name out. What's up, man? How you doing? I must be Pasta Man. If Inc. It's anal. No, anyway, never mind. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Just kidding. I'm just playing. So, oh my gosh. But all right. Anyway, back to farming sim. We're going to focus on that. So as you can all see, it is snowing out here in Riverbend Springs, so there's not a lot that I can do at this point. Only, you know what, the emails are dropping in from work. I'm on a 3-day break. I'm going to ignore my emails. Let me silence my phone, so basically giving work the virtual finger. I'm done. They really wanted me to work yesterday or tomorrow, and I'm like, no, I will pass on that. There's Mr. CSX. How you doing, Albino Tailgater? What's happening? I am doing well. Hope you're doing well as also. So we'll have another operating session. As I'm actually toying with the idea, guys. It's up to you. You tell me what you want me to do. But I'm thinking about opening up my Farm Sim server to additional players. But that would be there would be a limit, unfortunately. I would create like maybe three or 4 additional farms other than the one that I work, and each person would be responsible for their own farm. So I am limited to the number of players that I would have, but it would be something to do. And if you guys are into Farming Sim 25 and have it, I know Chris did, but he's taking a nap now. As he's driving the train in the Met, he's taking a nap, so I'm not going to bug him. But he will probably join us. So we'll go from there. And also tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow will be a Run8 live stream, session play on the Southwest server. I'm going to open things up for Q&A as well too. And Q&A about Run8. So, cause it's great. Oh, Railroader, big update yesterday for Railroader. Schnazapawa, I was watching him today. He put out a video yesterday. I'm gonna go check out that. I'm still thinking about maybe Mondays. Because I gotta have some time to play, and there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I'm working on during the week. But I've got Farm Sim Friday, Run8 Saturday or Sunday, depending on what happens. And then I'm thinking Monday nights I'm going to start a Monday or Wednesday. Haven't really settled it down yet, but I'm leaning toward Monday of doing a Railroader live stream as well too, and firing up the even though it's not in the area, loads of bug in rail. No, there's not. I'm playing. Okay, let's put it this way. I'm playing vanilla. I have not run. When I play it, I have not run into any bugs. No bugs in Railroader at all. So I haven't had any hiccups. I've got no. It's solid. I mean, I was actually pretty impressed that when it initially came out for early access, it was actually pretty solid. And they're constantly evolving it. They've just added some new industries and or new assets for industries that were just spurs. Um, what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to do mods, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not going to do mods. It'll be just vanilla. So, but we'll play with it and see where it goes. I'm going to restart because out here where I live, there used to be the Yosemite Valley Railroad that used to go from the town that I live in now, used to climb up through the foothills up to and in and around Yosemite Valley and where the national park is in that area, and it was basically a logging railroad. So as a tip of the hat to that old railroad, which is long gone, but there is discussion about starting the tracks back up again. I don't know how they're going to do this, but there is discussion about starting a kind of a commuter train to help alleviate the traffic on Highway 140 to get people into Yosemite Valley. So great, we're going to have a train to bring a ton more people into Yosemite. It's already crowded as it is during the summertime, so let's make it more crowded. It's discussion. I'm not holding my breath, but they're talking. So that's the tip of the hat. I will restart using Railroader, and I'll restart the Yosemite Valley Railroad, and the first stream will be Monday, since Monday's a holiday. It is Trump swearing in day, and I will go, and I will start right from the very beginning when you go through the tutorials. So, and it's there to help people get through it. Hey, I've discovered Railroader. What do I do now? Well, I got a stream. You can tell your friends, hey, check out this. Turn of the century. I like this. Turn of the century railroading. So, I don't think there are. I think it's you, Chris. I'm just picking on you, Chris. Go back to your nap. You're driving a train. By the way, I'll see if I get an email back, Chris, because I emailed the company that makes the rail driver. I basically asked them. The RCO box that they have is specifically made for railroads and their simulators to help teach people. So my question is that RCO box, will it work on Run8? What's up, Fourth Tense Gaming? How you doing? So that's your main account. Oh, pasta. I just look up. If I read up a little bit, I'm actually looking at my coffee cup. I got a drip left in it, and I'm looking at the coffee maker going, do I want another one? How long do I want to stay up tonight? Not sleeping in because my live stream tomorrow is at 8 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. So up, push and load through the hump. You must be working the Barstow yard. I'm thinking. Or did you go ahead and drop some bills and get AGS? And Chris, that's the other thing too, Chris. Did you ever find your downloaded files for the maps that you do have? Or are they gone? Which means that if they're gone, you're going to have to rebuy them again unless you have the access codes. Which I hope you have the access codes. I hope you can locate them. That's all I'm going to say. I hope you can locate them. It hurts my heart when somebody doesn't back up their Run8 folder or save the downloaded files. Let's just say I feel your guys' pain. I've had one file disappear on me. And I had but I had the code, so I was able to get it, Run8 Studios to send me the file. All right, no more coffee. I don't want to be up that late tonight. Just sitting here watching my hired worker pick up stones. I got the money to do it. Still debating whether I want to buy another field and start working. I'm going to finish prepping this field because after I get stones down, I'm going to go get the spreader and go spread lime on this field. It's been plowed. And I think I will buy another field instead of doing contracts. But then again, I could change my mind. Who knows? Well, I'm not too cheap for workers. That's why I go get the ones that stand out in front of Home Depot. I am going to have to take over from this person, though, because my rock picker's almost full. I just don't actually hire anybody. In fact, that was something when I used Courseplay in 2019, I always turned off, paying my workers. It's like, listen, I'm giving you a house rent free. You're getting food from my fields. Why do I need to pay you? And the answer I got back from my daughter was, Dad, Abraham Lincoln freed them. Shut up. No, I kid. I'm kidding. I noticed too is something about with this map as well. I didn't turn anything off, but I think with the modded map, I know I got free water, and I think I can get lime for free, even though I have a station that will process it, which we're going to see here as soon as I hit 100%. My worker cuts out on me. So I'm 98% right now. 99. Can I get this whole row in? Nope. There it is. Now you think I should raise the wings? Nah. Why would I want to do that? I'm going to raise the wings up because I don't want to hit any of my equipment. I don't want to knock down stop signs, which I've done. Alright, this machine right here should be making my lime. I'm completely out though. I haven't given it that many stones. Alright, we're going to dump the stones here. I'll go back and get my hireling to go finish the field. I didn't even look to see what was on sale today. What was on sale? Let's see. Oh wait, wrong screen. Here we go. On sale. What do we got? Oh, this and the case IH header, 44% off. Yep, you know I'm gonna buy a used one. I got the money for it. Customize. Twin wheels setup. Yeah, we'll just go with it. Buy that. And then we'll take this. I don't want this right now. I don't need that. And I don't want that. Okay. So, details. And buy that. All right. I got some new equipment. Oh, you're good, man. No, I appreciate you doing what you did. Like I said, you know, Pasta Man, I mean, he was having fun last night, and his whole reaction to Run8 and what it can do and how to go about doing it, and even his struggle with the train breaking couplers. You know, it just reminded me when I started out on Run8, and that's what, you know, honestly, that's what my whole channel's about, and that's what you're running the server's about. You gonna go? There you go. He's gonna start up again. So, come on, backwards, forward. Don't start going all the way back. There we go. Good, man. All right, pick up where we left off and continue on. So no, it's I mean, God, I really, yeah, no, it was a thrill. It was fun. I want to, you know what I want to do is I want to see him do, because he was having trouble on that one grade. Wait till he tries to go up the grade to the quarry above the CMX plant, which is like a 4% grade. Where are you going? What are you doing? This is why I fire you people. Okay, well, I'm gonna let it do its thing. See if he picks up. For some reason, he feels he needs to go over this area that he already did. Oh, I just realized I'm looking at the person in the cab. It's a different person. Maybe the last person missed something. I don't know. I don't care. Let's see what he does here. Look, we got some snow in the trees, snow on the ground. Really enjoy the weather effects. I think it was it? I think it was 2019 or 2022. If it's snowing or raining, you couldn't harvest. Here on 25, it was raining. I actually continue to cut, but it cuts your yield by like 50%. So still not advisable to harvest when it's snowing or raining. And those just joining, I am playing seasons. So with seasons, I'm right here, end of December, beginning of January starts tomorrow. Not a lot I can do. I don't have any oil seed to basically cultivate or any grass. This was a grass field that I'm doing. I'm actually prepping the field to increase my yield. This will remain a grass field. My other fields will be used for crops that I can sell, or, you know, basically to get the stuff that I need to make TMR. The painful thing is I am going to have to plant, I need to plant sugar beets for the pigs. That's painful. 2011 is when I remember you could not. Maybe I didn't start playing. Honestly, I didn't even know about Farming Simulator, and I didn't start playing until 2017. And I think it was the early part of 2017 was when, well, you can thank my daughter for this. She's the one that she was telling me about Twitch. Didn't know anything about Twitch either. And so as being a responsible parent, I went on Twitch because I wanted to see what she was looking at, what games is she, just what it's all about. And you're doing that when they're going into school, just making sure that, you know, that there's no shenanigans. And honestly, for my daughter, she didn't stream to Twitch, but she would watch games on Twitch. And yeah, someone tried to actually groom her at one point, and she tried to run away and go down to LA to meet some guy. Courseplay will help me with sugar beets. Yeah. I mean, this just what I'm doing right now. It's like, it's just sometimes with the European equipment. Yeah, it's just, the European equipment can be kind of painful. So like the carrot harvest, we have now, it's one row at a time. Here in the States, no. Real farmers go, no, we have better equipment than what's in that game. And that would be my only gripe is, okay, you give us a map that resembles the United States. Okay, that's fine. Kind of, they call it Riverbend Springs, and they think that's good enough to be. And I say it's a great map. It's a beautiful map. It really is. But I think that they really need to, if they're going to model a map, honestly, one of the biggest YouTubers out there is the Millennial Farmer. You know what? Work with him. Model his map. Put it in the base game. Something in Minnesota, something in Iowa, Nebraska, or even out here in the Central Valley of California, which is actually the richest agricultural area in the United States. We feed not only the United States, we feed the world. Kicks the airlines and railroader. Huh? I don't know what you're trying to say there, Chris. But anyway, just going back to my daughter. I mean, yeah, she got me onto Twitch, and then in my investigation of Twitch, somewhere during that, I saw Farming Simulator. I'm like, wait, they got a farming stuff? And of course, I live in the middle of agricultural area, so I started watching Farming Simulator. Then I started chatting with somebody, and turned out to become a really good friend, not only online but also offline. And that was Farmer Lord, and I think his channel's still up. And yeah, we lost him last year to lung cancer. But he's the one that got me into Farming Sim 2017, 2019. He bought me my first SciTech steering and side panel. It was a surprise gift from him. And we just had some really, really good times. Airlines. Oh, you're saying airlines, and I'm thinking planes because I was talking Flight Simulator earlier. So you're talking about the air, basically the air on the trains, the brake pipe. They never. I mean, what do you mean they're broken? I mean, they just don't work, or their air doesn't pass through. I mean, be specific, because I know when I was watching. Well, actually, I kind of fast forwarded through it, so I don't remember if Schnoz was actually doing anything with the train. He was more showing what the updates were. So, but I mean, and honestly, that's a small issue because it is still in early development. Basically, you can consider it, a beta version of Railroader, and if the airlines are broken, they will fix it. So, I'll still go over there. I'm going to do after I get done with this stream, which I got about an hour and 15 minutes left of it. I'm going to go over. I'm going to launch Railroad. I'm going to go. Well, first of all, I need to look at Steam and see if there's the update. Do the update on Railroader, and then get it ready. Play around on it for a little bit, and then get it ready to start. From Monday, start the live stream of the new version of Yosemite Valley Railroad. Yes, I know it's not. It's in, it's not here. It's in the south. I know, but still, I'm going to call it Yosemite Valley Railroad because it's my railroad and I can do whatever I want with it. Just like my farm. It's my farm. I can do whatever I want with it. Run8. It's my railroad. I can do whatever I want with it. It's my virtual model railroad. It's my party. So I mean, honestly, Chris, if the hoses are an issue, they will fix it. I'm actually pretty impressed with the team for Railroader. They're on it, and a lot of them, I mean, everything that they've come out with. And they made a statement too and that's why I kind of went back to the vanilla game on Railroader. Is there was a video that they did, and it was the year so far, something like that, and it's basically, it's basically about this is where we're at, this is where Railroader's going, and there was a statement. He goes, they like what everybody's done, and they thought the mods were very creative. But he also said the mods are not what we envisioned for Railroader. So I'm not saying don't do mods, but I'm saying is I'm going to be doing vanilla because that's the vision the modders have. And as updates come out, and I'm deep into the Yosemite Valley, and I'm streams deep, I don't want to have to redo anything again. And I want to stay with their vision. So, was it on Railroader that we met, Chris? Was it Railroader or was it Run8? Maybe I thought it was Run8. I will go back and I'll edit this stream and I'll put links into for Run8 Studios. So if you guys are we're talking about Run8 and you're interested in checking it out, there'll be a link to Run8 Studios. I'll do a link to the stream for Railroader, and of course the link to Farming Simulator, so you can find it really easy on Steam, or you can buy it straight from Giants. If you want to run your own Farming Simulator server, you need to have two versions, the one to play on and one for the server. And that's the other thing too. If I can get Linux up and running and then get the server, because I had an issue trying to get the server to run on my Windows system, so I went to a third-party company to host my Farming Sim server. So if I can get it to run and be stable under Linux, oh yeah, then my Farming Sim server will definitely be public. Only if it's the big boy. No, you're right. I mean, Steam is very limited. I don't think people realize that. And in fact, I knew that Diesel became king of the rails because it's more efficient. But I didn't realize how inefficient Steam was until I did like a little deep dive on that. And for the amount of energy that is consumed through coal, oil, wood, steam engines only really take advantage of about a third of that energy. And moving, so steam engines are very inefficient. But steam engines are alive. There's something about a steam locomotive. It's just alive. And you don't have that sense of a living, breathing entity like with a diesel locomotive. So, and that's the piece. And I mean, even when I go to the Big Pines Railroad, or I think that's the one I'm thinking. I get my names confused, but there's one out in the Santa Cruz Mountains that you can take that uses Shay locomotives. There's one over here by Yosemite that does. I think they do Shays as well too. And when they pull them out and it's just sitting there, it literally sounds like it's breathing. Like it's a breathing entity, and that's just, yeah. You'll never see steam engines in Run8, only because of the era that's modeled in Run8. Well, the era that was initially modeled in Run8 is 1995 to 2005. So, which really is the beginning of, I call it the intermodal transition era. More, so now we have more intermodal than we do other freight, but yeah, you'll never see steam engines. They've already stated that they're not going to bring steam engines into Run8 just because that's not the norm on the rails today. They made 4449 for V1, but never released it. I mean, I'm basing my statement off of something that they said a long time ago. And this was even before, when I was investigating Run8, that it was something that, they said you're never going to see steam. Now, that being said, what's cruising around the States right now? And that's the big boy. So, who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe someone will change their mind and release a steam locomotive or a version of the big boy. But that's why, even though I consider Railroader a game, that's why I like it, because it's that transition era between steam and diesel. So you get the best of both worlds. Old style cars, really good look. But if you want the absolute definitive realism, physics, and everything, you really want to look into Run8. I mean, it's absolutely realistic how those trains operate, and that's not my statement I'm about to make. It comes from an actual conductor for Norfolk Southern. How those trains operate in Run8 is exactly how they operate in the real world. So have fun. Okay, now, did I return it? I think I returned it. Oh no, it's sitting over there. Never mind, I put it over here. Alright, this spreader is actually a Stevie from Mod, because this one, it's got the entire color palette. So it's an Amazon, but instead of being an Amazon green and everything like they normally do, okay, we're full. Yeah, I made it. I don't know. I went with a dark red. So, and Devin, that's the only thing I say too, is that for Run8, they made it for 4449. They've got maps that they made for version 1 that have just been released. You know, so all right. Let's go back in, come to a stop. There we go. And let's worker, work headlands on. And then what happens if I turn it off? I'll turn them on. And then do the up downs first. Okay. Go to work. So it's I mean, who knows? So my biggest thing right now is, I mean, like for Jace, for me, on the Southern California map, he made the statement, Modesto to Stockton is coming. And Stockton is going to be the Southern California of the Central Valley. Perfect. I thought we would have that in Christmas. Nope. So I'm not sure what their priority is. I'm not sure where they plan on going or how soon. Because, you know, we got phase 2, AGS phase 2 coming. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, I thought. Then they release at a weird time too. If it was me, any pack, any DLC that gets released, I would do it on the beginning of the month, right after. You know, now it's only because it's right after payday. You know, here it is. I'm releasing it, or releasing it just before, like the week before payday, and that way people, you know, adjust their budgets, and you capture as many dollars in as quick amount of time as possible. I would also have a sale too. You know, let's get you into Run8. You know, 25% off, and then a coupon for 10% off your next DLC. Something, you know, something to encourage. But it is. Anyway, that and the other thing I would have is, hey guys, how about a community liaison? Talk to your community. Let them know what's coming. You know, what's in development. Even if you don't want to say a name. Yeah, we got map A in development. We got map B in development. They do talk. I mean, they've shown up on the enhancement Discord channel and kind of let people know what's going on. But yeah, maybe a YouTube, because they haven't done a YouTube in like years. Oh, and then news. Like I said, I'm sitting here watching as I'm talking about anything and everything as my hired worker is putting lime on the field. Mostly talking Run8 Train Simulator. For those who are not aware, the depot did shut down their both their public servers. First they had a SoCal server, shut that down, then put up the Atlantic Gulf Coast server, shut that down, and now as of today, so and they're not going to run any more public servers, which is okay. That's interesting. So if you want to play on their multi-purpose, so you got to become a member of the Depot Plus. So now it's an exclusive thing. Not sure how I feel about that. So it just makes me like, okay, you know what? I've got my servers out. I've got an AGS out. I've got a Mohawk and Selkirk out. I do have a Pittsburgh. It's not out, though. I did shut it down unless people want it back up. It's there. It's ready to come back up. But there's got to be like a big outcry for it. And I just don't think people like it that much. But then again, I don't think they understand it. It has a lot more than what people think. Mohawk and Selkirk, same thing. I'm debating whether to bring that one down because just nobody's on it. AGS right now, there's a lot of people on it, and that AGS is a lot of fun. right, we are done liming this, and almost out of lime in this thing. That's good. I don't need to go buy any more. So that means officially all my fields that I own right now have been plowed, rock picked up, and lime sitting on them. Let's go get the new equipment that I just purchased, and we'll bring that over here. Oh, there's one more piece of equipment that I want to get. I come here. Oh wait, I can't do that yet because I forgot. At the beginning I was going to do that, and I couldn't do it because I forgot to activate the mod. I uploaded it to the server. I got to activate it. Oh, whoa! Oh, I can check my animals too. Maybe I need to take care of my animals. All right, let's go jump out real quick and look at my sheep. Food, they're at 44,862 out of 45. 100% health, 50% sexual maturity. So I started with 2 and I ended up with 4. I don't remember how. Well, with that, maybe I bought 4. I don't remember. They're definitely bigger. I like the animation on them too. That's actually kind of cute. When they're babies, they can barely walk and they stumble around. Now they're like young adults and you see them playing like that one does. I saw the same thing for the pigs and I saw the same thing in the cows too. So, but all right, so we're gonna leave these guys going. They got plenty of food, and I got a little bit of wool sitting over here. So we're getting some wool, not a lot. All right, let's go look at the cattle. Animals, 15 of 521, health 100, reproduction time every 10 months, reproduction rate is 20%, offspring in 8 months. I got 170,000 liters of 250 food, which is primarily just hay. I got to get some TMR over here. We got 6,800 liters of milk, 64,000 liters of straw, which helps make manure. And we got 13,000 liters of slurry, which I could actually use slurry to. So I'm going to let that. And with this mod, it holds 1,000,000 liters. So that's something I liked, and I bought the DLC for 2019 or 2022, the pumps and hoses. I'm hoping we get pumps and hoses back. All right, 10,000 liters out of 8 million. The pile is getting bigger. Smells good. We got some food in here. How's my food? 12,000 liters of food, 3,000 liters of slurry, 7,000 of straw. Mike! Nice. Okay. So I'm going to let my daughter know maybe Monday or, later on. I got the meeting today. I don't know if you have to work tonight. But guys, Mike, he's got Demonologist and Devour. So Devin bought Demonologist and Devour, and Devin and my daughter and I played the other day. They're really good fun. If you like the paranormal stuff, Demonologist, if you're familiar with Phasmophobia, honestly, I think Demonologist is much, much better. Looks better, plays better, jump scares are better. So, yep. And Devour's not that scary. You work tonight? Bummer. That's all right. But Devour's not that scary. It's just hectic. Oh my gosh. And it's just fun. So Devin's help, my daughter and I got the first map completed. The spider map, if you've got a fear of spiders, yeah, well, Ooh, what do we got over here? Oh, I didn't realize we had honey. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. We got honey sitting here. All right, so I'm going to let the honey, let that pallet load up, let the eggs load up. We got wool. Let me speed my mouse up so I can spin it around a little bit better, faster here. Devour's not a cluster. Devour is just you have to come up and figure out what the shortcut is. You got to solve the map, you know. And we did it just fine on the first one at the house, but at the inn with the spider, I don't know. Well, we got to activate the lady in order to get the keys to activate. Then we just got to figure out where the rooms are, get the keys, turn them on, and then I want to pay attention and see, do the shrines change location or do they stay in that same room? And that's the biggest thing. If they change location, we're screwed. Okay, it's going to be a challenge to finish that map. But if they're in the same location every single time, then it's just to figure it out. Get all the eggs, wash them, get them lined up. Maybe even put them in the room with the shrines, and then run around and just start putting the eggs on the shrines and do those right quick manner. But I think the more we do, the faster the baby spiders come and they steal the eggs, and that's the biggest thing on that one. But Devour's not a cluster. Devour's fun. And you were laughing too, Devin. Don't even say that. You were having fun. All right, so we got stuff. I think I got some food. I don't need to worry about food for these guys. I need to... Okay, let's tab. What was I going to do? I was going to go get... I was going to go do food. Oh, I need to put the tractor away. Yeah, you got. So actually, did you order your new memory? That's the other thing too. Did you order your new memory? And Mike, I hope you have more than 8 gigabytes of memory. CSX, you have a great time. Enjoy that fishing game. I'm glad you popped in and said hi. Always welcome. Always good to see you. All right, let's... All right, we got... Okay, you do. Good. Okay, because I would definitely want, maybe, I don't know, you work tonight, maybe tomorrow or something after my live stream, we can test Demo. Because, yeah, that was a challenge for Devin. But we discovered he only had like 8 gigabytes of memory, and I think that he's been having issues with Run8 as well, too. So I think that that's a big part of it. When you get paid next. I don't pay you to be on my servers. Show a map view, please. Here we go. Let me scroll out so you can see all the maps on Riverbend Springs. So this is Stevie's map, by the way. This is not the original one that came with the game. This is Stevie's map. So I think he said that some of the smaller fields that were together, he kind of combined them, and then he added more logging, and then of course you can see like all the extra stuff that's on the main farm. So it's actually kind of cool. I like it. I like what he did. Stevie does. I've always liked Stevie's work. I know my buddy Farmer Lord, when he was alive, he did not like Stevie's work for whatever reason. Why on map 1 are you showing that I still have stones? My person went all the way over that, and it's showing I still have stones. I don't understand that. Yeah, you have access to my Farm Sim channel, Chris, so you can grab my mods, and the map is in there as part of those mods. Alright, let's see if I can make it down these nice little narrow roads, since I didn't get a trailer for the corn header. Knowing my luck, I'll have a head on with a car. In my list of mods, the only thing I didn't add was the new, which I'm going to activate when I'm done streaming, is the new. It's a plow. It's considered a plow, but it's the lizard subsoiler. So I bought that, one, because I don't like the angle plows, and two, if I start doing plowing contracts to make extra money. Since I bought it from the plow, I'm expecting it to be considered a plow. So that way it'll work for the contracts. And maybe that's the only one that's in there, but when you come in, you can actually download it right from Mod Hub. It'll tell you should just download. My mods only come from, I don't do mod websites anymore, only because I've had issues in the past with viruses. Thank you, Malwarebytes, for removing those viruses, but I've never had a virus come off of Mod Hub from inside the game. And other than the fact that the majority of the equipment that tends to be on the Mod Hub in the game is kind of European style, not a lot of American style stuff, or European, how am I saying, European, nothing wrong with European. I'm not hating on Europe, guys. I'm not. I love it over there. It's fun. Nice place to visit. You should do it. If you get a chance to, you should do it. But it's also, yeah, it's not. It's not. I'm just going to say it. You pull from one site, yeah. I just pull from inside the game. Or I pull from Stevie. Now, Stevie, I have to go to his Google Drive to get his stuff, which is fine. Well, that was tight, but that'll work. Let's see if I can fit this in one of the sheds. The thing that surprises me is that on the Mod Hub in the game, I'm not seeing a lot of maps. I just see I just see New Frontier, and I would have thought that by now there would have been more maps available on the Giant site. Alright, I have automatic engine start turned on, so alright, let's close the door. Okay, good. That's put away for the season. I'll have that for next year. It was on sale. I was glad to get it. All right. The other thing I don't like is I was playing with this. This is the windrower that I bought, and it has to be on the front of the tractor. I'm not really liking it. Probably. Oh, you saw the post. Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing I like too is like you typically if you submit something to Giants, that they need it, they almost want it perfect. They'll send it back to you and say, hey, if you got some errors, you're throwing errors, fix your errors. And Stevie's map is throwing errors, but I think they're minor errors. I don't think that they're, so far, I mean, just in the area that I'm working here, I haven't run into anything that's caused me issues on my server, hasn't caused the server to crash. Everything's been stable. The only thing I need to fix from the server is the actual URL, so you can pull my mods right from the server and not from my Google Drive. I'd rather do that. Okay, what am I doing next? I got the new equipment over. I have, let's see, I don't think I have anything going here. How's my seeds? I do have seeds sitting, materials missing. What am I missing? Oh, I think I'm out of seeds. What is? I'm out of seeds. I have So output, and they're storing output building storage. I've got 13,000 liters of seeds that's sitting in there. I probably could go get some more seed. I think I got some seeds that I can dump in there. Takes wheat, or I think wheat, barley, or what. I think there's something else, canola or something like that, that you can drop in there and it'll make seeds. I'll keep an eye on my sales. Every time I come on, I check the sales to see maybe there's a planter or something that I can purchase. There's my trailer. Got this little baby trailer. But right now, it's all I need. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they won't let it through, and it has to. I mean, and it can't throw any errors. That's my understanding. So even if they like the map, but it's throwing errors, sorry, they basically don't like the map, and they'll send it back to you. Fix your errors. And you know what? I like that. That's a mod. It's automatically placed there when you start using Stevie's map. That's already there. I mean, all this stuff. If you got this is the main farm map. Yeah, he even changed the house. You got these supplies over here where you can buy lime and stuff and fertilizer and stuff. There's some stuff that's in the silos over here. This is not part of the main map. All those mixers and production points were added. Then he's got other sell points over here, or buy points as well. Sell/buy over there. So which you can buy I can do this. I'll do it right now. I got the money. Of course, you got the bunker, which I think he made it a bigger bunker. It holds more. So if you wanted to make your own silage, but you can come over here. We've got grass dryer, so I can dump grass in here, and I can just cut the grass. Don't even have to tether it. I can dump it, and it'll turn it into hay. Well, that's what I just said, Chris. If they don't like it, no. If they do like it, but it has errors, then no. You got to fix your errors. So I got a manure mixer right here. Well, that's what if you were watching that first one, there's a place there you can dump in, and they'll turn the stones into lime. So pig food mixer, if I dump stuff here, I don't think there's anything in there. No, there's no liters in there. So but if you dump the stuff in there that it needs to make the and you can walk up to it, it'll tell you what you need. Go into the production. No active production. Building storage is empty. So yeah, it'll tell you what you need in order to make pig food. TMR mixer. So you can dump product in there to start making TMR. And of course you dump grass in here, it turns it into silage or chaff. Then over here you can come in, and this is where I bought my lime. You can get right there, the supplies lime and fertilizer, which is what I bought fertilizer. I took over here, put it in the seed mixer. Right? Then come over here and dump it on your farm. And that's why if I get a stone contract, that's why I've got my own tractor and own stone picker. And then so you just take all the stone contracts at one time and just run around and work the stone contracts. All right, so let's see what's in here. I got 54,000 liters of wheat. We'll go through no barley, no oat, no canola, sorghum, no, sunflower, no, soybean, no, corn, no, potatoes, no, sugar beets, no, red beets, no, carrots can store in here, parsnips, long grain rice, green beans, peas, spinach, sugarcane, wood chips, sugar beets. I do have 60,000 liters of silage, so I can dump silage in the TMR mixer. Grass, I got 52,000 liters of grass in here. I got hay in here. I got straw. Manure, stones, pig food. I do have 19,000 liters of pig food. Chaff, solid fertilizer. So even if my solid fertilizer, I can take it and dump it over here. Road salt, if I want to make road salt. Mineral feed, add minerals to your to the feed. I remember that from 2019 for the cattle. They added minerals to their feed. So I don't know why. This one threw me off. Snow. Why would I want to store snow? I don't know. What's the reason for storing snow? Help me out there. So, and there's some TMR. I got 20,000 liters of TMR. So let me grab some TMR. I'm gonna go in and I'll dump this. Give some TMR. I got a lot of hay in here for the cattle, but I got no TMR. And TMR actually, they kind of need hay and TMR. Maybe that's a point. Maybe for water. But Stevie also gave me a place to get water, and it's free. So, yep, you get a place. There's a place right here on the farm to get free water. In fact, I got a water. I got a tank sitting right there. Tank trailer, so I can fill water up. Which is interesting that there's no water for the cattle. I don't have a need to drop water off, so I'm not worried about it. But that blue tank right there next to the white trailer, that's my water, and yep, it's free. So I don't think I'll be storing a lot of snow, but I think I will grab some silage. Saw it. Where did I see it? Silage. There we go. Alright, let's go drop some silage in there. Oh wait, where am I going? So let's see. Let me jump out, look at these so you guys can see this. Once again on the CV map, this is where I'm making, in the lower left hand corner, it might be kind of small for you guys, but this is where I'm making seeds. So I just need to get some seeds, put some in there. I got liquid fertilizer sitting in there, and I already have 13,000 liters of seeds. So I'm trying to make seeds so I don't have to buy any seeds. Fertilizer production, so I can drop stuff in here, probably manure, make some fertilizer. I gotta look at that. It's been a while since I've done that. Here's sugar beet chopper, so I can drop sugar beets in here, get them chopped up. Pig food. And then this is the yellow one here is where I'm making lime. I've got some stones, which I'm down to 84 liters left, so making lime, I've got 3,000 liters of lime in storage. But it seems to recall that when I pulled underneath the white tanks over here, I got lime and I didn't have to pay for it. So, but at least you got a place to dump stones and make stuff and fuel tank. So silage, I'm already making silage, so I can actually get some chaff or grass. Alright, we're going to dump the silage. Total mixed ration, storing. Total mixed ration, both of these are storing. I can change output. Looks like I got 2 tabs for that. That's interesting. So let's see. 7,000 liters of silage. I need to get some hay in there, some grass in there, and some straw in there. And I can start actually making some TMR then. So I might also do that. Let's go get some grass, hay. I know I got grass, I know I got hay, and I got straw. Let's go get this thing producing some TMR for the cattle. So you think your farming's done in the winter? No. Might be time to get a little bit bigger trailer. Not much bigger, just a little bit bigger. Now it'll be interesting to see what the output is, because you would think 8,000 liters of silage, 8,000 liters of grass, 8,000 liters of hay, 8,000 liters of straw. So that's 36,000, 32,000, 32,000 liters, whatever. I can't do my math right now, of product all mixed together. So it should be 32,000 liters of TMR. So we'll see what the outcome is. All right, so I got 8,000 liters of silage. Where's the straw? I went this way. There's grass. We'll get some grass in there. I can come back. I'm going to get another trailer of grass and dump it in my silage maker right there too. I think I need to watch the second season of Jeremy May. He did that. He bought his farm. The first season was him buying the farm. Absolutely cracked me up. He's got a little tiny hobby farm, and he buys the biggest massive Lamborghini tractor. And everybody's like, that's way too big. That's way too big. But it's a Lamborghini. I can do my work faster. I kind of like the thought. All right, so that it should be just, well, 8,000 liters of grass should make 8,000 liters of silage. That should be a 1-for-1. But yeah, the TMR, I need straw now. Oh, I need hay too. Let me get some hay. There we go. The other thing too that he added, that Stevie added, and I'm actually making money, and I couldn't figure out where the money was coming from until I realized that on top of all my sheds, there's solar panels. So I must be making money from the solar panels. And I noticed that there's a off there in the distance. I don't know if I own that or not, but there's a wind turbine as well. So, but yeah, like on this building right here, it's covered in snow, but both these enclosed sheds, there are solar panels on there. So I'm making money off of something because I had spent my money down to about $40,000, and I come back on and I'm above 100,000, and then I start today and I was up to 400,000. So I'm making money off of something. I could look and see if I do the breakdown. Let's go here. Finances. And I think it comes in, property income. Property income. I made 206,000. In November, I made 214,000. I don't know what that is. That's generic. So I'm thinking it's got to be from the solar panels. I'm selling my energy back to Enron. No, actually, well, actually, we'll call it Southern California Edison since they're the ones being blamed for the fires in L.A., or at least one of the fires in L.A. I saw a great meme. I liked it. I gotta go find it and save it. But the meme was just simply Sam and Frodo coming down out of the mountains and seeing Mordor, off in the distance with the glow of fire from Mount Doom. And they're like, hey, look, Mr. Frodo, there's Los Angeles. That just cracked me up. And let's get 1,000 liters of straw. All right. All right, let's get out of the tractor here for a minute. Go up. Okay. Change output. Okay, we have nothing going. I'm going to activate it because I'm showing 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, and 7,000. I don't know why straw came up a little bit short. Storing both of these. Why is it 2? I'm just going to make them cycles per month. Both of them are storing. Which one's which? They're showing this one here. Why are we... Oh, one is using grass, the other is using hay. So I need another trailer load of silage and another trailer load of straw to even out between the two different outputs. Okay, I can do that. So another trailer load of straw and another trailer load of silage, and I should have known that. I remember that now from 2019. Grass for one and hay for the other. Not a mixture of both. Okay. Sometimes you feel like a noob. Sometimes you don't. Alright, we'll grab another thing of straw. Actually, I think I need to go for the silage. I gotta remember I gotta go over there and turn that one on too. Activate it. Let's see. This one is chaff. That one is grass. That one is hay. I have 8,000 liters of grass, so we'll do grass here and we'll activate it and that'll start producing some. Okay, I like that. Oh, hang on. And total mixed ration, total mixed ration. So I got hay and this is grass. So I need silage. Because both take silage, both take straw, so I need an extra thing of silage. And that'll get me a lot of TMR. So by tomorrow that should be done mixing and I can take that TMR over. I'll just empty the whole thing and put it over. I got lots of room. We'll just load up that TMR and we'll get some of the minerals. Whoa, I wonder if I can buy minerals from my output. So silage was this way. Silage. There we go. All right. TMR is done. Grass to silage is done. Pig food I can't do. Let's look at manure. What can I do with manure? Alright, so manure mixer, that's a grass dryer. I don't know if I need more hay, I can make that. Manure, what can I do with that one? What do they need? So manure will take straw and slurry and, okay, so it's straw and slurry. So I have slurry, I have straw. Huh, I just need a tank. I don't know if I want to put slurry in my water tank though. That makes manure. I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Let's see. I want to go back over here. What does this have? I can buy silage, mineral feed, lime, straw, total TMR. I can buy TMR, manure, stones. Well, you know what? I want to buy some stones. Let's see. Does it cost me anything? It does cost. So, and in this I'm at the max it says. So I guess it must be a weight thing. So it cost me $450, so this will charge. Alright. But at least I can... Whoops. Well, at least I got stones being turned into lime. What else we can get over here? What other trouble can we cause? Stones, pig food. solid fertilizer, road salt, seeds. I can buy seeds. I don't know if I want to buy seeds though. And then we're back to silage again. Lime I don't think I need. Alright. So for this trailer there must be a weight limit, so okay, fine. Because it's locked, it says it's maxed. And I do have that turned on in the settings, so it's by weight. And it's only $450, so $900. Not even $1,000. Huh. Look at the tires are even. That's pretty cool. Let's see if they round back up again after I drop the stones. And kind of, sorta, I guess. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Alright, I am going to buy some TMR while it's being made. I want to go... Well, I don't need to buy it. What am I saying? I don't need to buy it. I have some in here. But now that I got some being made, and I know I can buy it if I need it. And if I learn how to drive... Or is it this way? Let's see. Actually, I think for cattle I need mineral feed too. Let's get some mineral in there. Alright, it's not triggering here. Thought it was mineral. Thought it was them. Was it pigs that need mineral? Whoops. Yeah, I can't drive. Somebody needed mineral. I can't. I'm going to have to look that up. Alright, not pigs. Chickens? Maybe I will buy that field right there. Chickens. So not cattle, not chickens. Or not pigs. Could have swore it was for cattle. You had to mix it in with the TMR. Alright, I'm going to have to look that up. I'll do that offline. Figure out what that's for, the mineral feed. In the meantime, I'm just going to put it back in the silo. Alright, what's next? What other trouble? Still snowing in the forecast, so it's going to snow all day. Feed's okay. TMR. I can get some TMR out of here for the cattle. Sheep are good. Am I not? Am I tripping? TMR. Not much left. Here you go, ladies. All right. So that's making lime. That's oh, seeds. That's what I need. Let's see. So that one's storing liquid fertilizer. Needs wheat, barley, or oats. And these two are not activated. This one is, and it's saying it's out of wheat. So let's go grab some wheat. I think I got wheat. Whoop, there's wheat right there. Maxed out. Yeah, it's got to be a weight thing because I'm only at 75% of the trailer. I got it turned on, so yeah, 75% of the trailer is loaded, but it is too heavy. So it can only take what the trailer is rated for. I might have to go get me a bigger trailer. Let's go do that after I dump this. I don't want to go too big. I don't need anything massive. All right. Okay, so it's got 5,000 liters of fertilizer in there. I've got 13,000 liters of seeds waiting, and there's about 6,000 liters of seeds. So it'll make about 1,000 seeds. So for every 1,000 liters of wheat, 10 liters of liquid fertilizer, I make 1,000 seeds. So it's a 1-for-1. Is basically. So the more, yeah, I'm going to need to put my entire supply of wheat in there. So let's look at trailers. This is what I got now. I'm going to sell that. This one holds, let's see, meters, 4 to 8 cubic meters, 14 to 28 cubic meters, 7,000 kilograms versus 1.2 kilograms. All right, we're going to buy this one. And go back to, we'll stay with Farm Tech. We're just going to buy this one here. Customize. What can we do with the customize? Okay. Cover, yes. I can do an extension. Whoo. Bale trailer. It was a big extension already. Okay. Chassis color. What do we got choices? Crimson red. All right. Main color. Fendt Nature Green, John Deere Green. All right. And then cover. Let's do John Deere yellow cover. So, interesting colors. We'll go with that. Bye. All right. Let's go get rid of this little trailer and go pick up the new one we just got. And yes, that's a sign that says I'm government subsidized. So every month I'm going to get about $400,000. So, hey, if the government's willing to subsidize me, I'm willing to take it. I'd be stupid not to. I got snow on the road. Snow's covering the roofs. I like the weather effect. Wonder if we're gonna get some tornadoes. I have that turned on too. So if we get a tornado, we should see some damage. I got that, so it's not just visual damage. There will be actual damage. So we'll deal with that. Other than the economy being set to easy, I'm pretty much playing realistic in a casual way, if that makes sense. There's our new trailer sitting there. I'm not going to repaint. I just want to sell it. We get about almost $8,000 for it. $7,800 for that trailer. So kind of offset the cost a little bit of the new trailer sitting over there. Hopefully this one, that's the other thing too. Will it fit in the cattle barn? I didn't even think about that until just now. And it's got the pivot point on the front so I can make sharper turns. Although it makes it a challenge to back up. I can never do that. That's a talent. Ooh, I like the cover on that. Wish the animation was a little slower. It says just a snap. Whoa! Where'd I learn how to drive? Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we are maxed out weight-wise. Still have some wheat left in there. This should actually, if it's a 1-for-1, this should be actually more than enough seeds. But then that depends on what particular Alright, let's see what happens here when I go to empty this. That's what I thought. It was going to lift. Well, if the collision was going to hit that other arm, which means I'd have to come from the other direction or back in instead of coming across it. I should probably start doing that, back in. So I'm going to have to practice this. Yeah, it is. I'll practice it. Alright, I think that's just about it. Let's go ahead and park this under the awning. We'll run around, check some of our equipment. The little black trailer is what I got for... I probably could have put slurry in that and started making... to start making manure, slurry, and then straw. But with the cattle and all the feed that they got, I'll have manure. If anything, I might have a problem with that trailer dumping in the cattle barn, now that I think about it. So I might have to get a... let's see. I mean, crampy, I think. Can't remember if that one lifts or pushes out the back. I think that one lifts. Flagle pushes out the back. Yeah, it pushes, so I could always go with the Flagle. This lifts up. Should have went with the Flagle. We'll do that. So I got another trailer sitting over there. Let's go get that. I'm going to drag this one back. I'm going to sell this. This one, yeah, we'll go with the Flagle. It'll push instead of dump. And just because this one's so tall, I think I was going to have a problem inside the cattle barn. So Flagle should be the better one. Whoa. Hey, at least it stopped this time. Half the time the traffic don't stop. And I don't ever turn it off because I think I've said it before in my last video that I leave it on just because it gives me something to complain about. Well, it really is that they don't stop at the stop signs. But then again, neither do I. Alright, well this was a bad purchase. Used it once, so now it's going to be depreciated, which means that when I go to sell it, I'm only getting 37,000 for it back, but that's not a bad chunk of change, and it's in decent shape still. So even though it's used, they can sell it, and they'll do highway robbery and rip somebody else off. All right, let's continue on. We'll go back over here. I'm going to get the flagel, and a little bit shorter, but I think it carries just about the same amount. And it doesn't have that pivot point, so for me, it'll be easier to back up. All right. I think I have in the cattle, I think I've got enough straw. Should look at the pigs too. But the pigs make slurry. They don't make manure. The cattle are the ones that make manure. I think they used to. I think pigs didn't pigs used to make manure. On top of the slurry, was it just always just slurry? Because I know you had to in was it 2019? We were throwing straw down in the pig pens. Because I thought that they made manure as well as slurry, but they made more slurry than they did manure. Cattle was the other way around. Let's run up and look at that real quick. So, ooh, I'm rubber banding a bit. So this takes straw, which that's what makes the manure over here. These are pigs. They do take straw. Okay. So, all right, so they take straw as well too, but they make slurry. They don't make manure. So this will be the last thing. I'm just over 2 hours, so let's go ahead and I want some straw. Well, I just took all my straw, 28,000, so I'm going to try to see if I can split this fairly evenly between the two. Maybe a little bit less for the pigs, a little more for the cattle. Alright, just about half for the pigs. Go out here in my future new field. Do a U-turn. Can't do that. I got destruction turned on when the crops are in place. So yeah, much better. That other trailer would not have fit in here. Alright. Straw, it's all my straw, so okay. I'm going to have to make sure I have plant fields that can produce a lot of straw. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to park this. Alright, that's it for today out here on Riverbend Springs on a snowy day. Got some work done, even though we can't do any planting or anything because we're the last day of December because I only do 5-day months. So this is the end of December. Will be January. I still can't do any planting in January, so it's going to be field prep. So to start us off on the next field, let's take a look at farmland. I was looking at this field right here, which was 199,000. All right, I now own that field. I got 44,000 left, but I'm getting money from somewhere, and I think it's from the solar panels. And then, of course, at the end of December, I'm going to get a subsidy from the government, so I'll have money to continue. And then, so actually, throughout the week, I'm going to start prepping field 6. And depending on how much money I get, by the end of January, I may buy 4 or 5 or 7 and then get those prepped. But I'm going to own all these fields right here, get them going, and maybe like field 3 might become potatoes or sugar beets, and then the rest. This one's going to be grass. Field 1 will be grass. Field 2 will be grass. This will be sugar beets. 6 will probably be either wheat or barley. Soybean, if I get 7, might be soybeans, or 5 will be soybeans. But we'll get some stuff planted based upon when we can start planting on this calendar here. So I'm looking at, let's see, barley, canola, wheat's later on in the year, I think. Yeah, wheat's down here. I plant wheat in September, and I don't harvest it until the following July. So I should have planted wheat somewhere in here, and I didn't. But sunflowers will go. I've got the header, so I can do sunflowers. Where's corn? Corn I can do in April. Cotton is something I was looking at too, planting cotton. I can actually start planting cotton in February. So I may plant cotton and then harvest in October, November. Cotton can be kind of lucrative. Carrots, I don't think I want to plant because I just don't like the equipment we have at this point. Oats I can get straw from, so I can certainly plant oats, and that's pretty quick turnaround. Let's see, potatoes can go down in March. So really the only thing I can plant in February is going to be cotton. I'll get cotton in the ground on one of the fields. Grass will be planted in March, and then I can harvest that all year round. That way I can get grass and straw. So I'm coming up with a planting schedule, planting process. Soybeans in April, sorghum in April as well. Looks like if I do sugar beets, where were sugar beets? I didn't see sugar beets. Sugar beets I can do in March, so I can do those early. And then I can do potatoes in March as well too. So we'll get some potatoes and sugar beets down for pig food. And that's what I'm looking at. So anyway, we got enough going, and I can buy any resources. I try not to do that, but I have a plan. What a nice view. Look at that. Snow-covered trees. Excellent day out here in Riverbend Springs. Anyway, I'll catch you next week, guys, for Farming Sim Friday. This is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer. You guys have an outstanding rest of your day. Enjoy the 3-day weekend. Celebrate the peaceful changeover of power with the swearing in of our new president. Whether you love him or hate him, you got to love our democratic republic and how we operate. We are the best country on the face of the earth. I know you guys love your countries, but the way we operate, democratic republic, peaceful changeover of power, excellent way of doing it. Anyway, enjoy the weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.